Hey everyone, what's up? It's Denise Salcedo, and I am here to review Ariana Grande's sixth studio album, Positions. So, as you all know, I am a diehard Taylor Swift fan, but that does not mean that that is the only thing I listen to. So, for those of you who do not know, I listen to Ariana Grande as well. Even though sometimes I don't talk about her as much on this channel, I do want to go ahead and start talking about her a little bit more. So, heads up, I am an Ariana Grande fan, but I would say that I'm more of a casual fan instead of a diehard fan. I love her work. I appreciate it. So I was very excited to sort of review this album today. For those of you who are in the stream, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I can't wait to hear what you guys all think about Ariana Grande's new album, Positions. If you are watching the replay, make sure to go ahead and let me know what your favorite songs are, what songs you really loved, what songs you didn't love so much, and all of that. So it is going to be pretty exciting to kind of go in there and talk about that. But let me go ahead and read some of your guys' comments in the meantime, because we do have people in the chat. Jake Larson says, yay, been excited for this all day. Jake, I'm so happy to have you in this stream. We also have Jeremy A, who says, great album. We'll get into that, guys. We will get into that. So my plan for today is to go through each and every single song, and I'm just going to give like my quick opinions and my quick thoughts on each song, and they are going to be honest, okay? So these are going to be very, very honest opinions. And then afterwards, I'm going to go ahead and pick my top 5 favorites of the entire album. Saad said it's 1 a.m. here in Pakistan. Wow, Saad, thank you so much for watching the stream at 1 a.m. You are a trooper. Lanzuela Langal says, miss your live stream. So I'm so happy that you bring that up, because I am going to be live streaming a lot more often on this YouTube channel. I've been very busy with work, so I haven't been able to put as much content out on this channel as I would love to. So you guys are going to be seeing a lot more live streams on here. I'm going to be talking about pretty much like everything that's going on in pop culture and all of that stuff. So let's go ahead and start off, guys. So I'm just going to start off with my overall thoughts on the Ariana Grande album. So this album is a very, very, very sexy album, all right? There were some songs, there were some lyrics in this album that completely threw me off guard, where I was like, what? Ariana Grande said this? And here's the thing though, is that Ariana Grande's always had very sexy music, but I feel, and again, I'm a casual Ariana Grande fan, I feel that this could be probably her sexiest album yet, because she just went right for it in so many of the lyrics that she included in this album. So I am excited to talk about all of that. So now I also think that Ariana Grande is more in terms of like, when I think about her and her style, she reminds me more of somebody like a Mariah Carey and a Demi Lovato, which I love them all so much. So I think in terms of how I'm going to be comparing Ariana Grande to like other artists, it's going to be mostly in line with like a Mariah Carey or a Demi Lovato, because that's where I think she sort of falls into, that's how I think she sort of fits in there. And Darian Solis says Taylor Swift can officially record her masters. Yeehaw. So heads up. And then Lanzano also says Taylor is free. For those of you Swifties who are watching this stream, yes, it is November 1st, which means that Taylor Swift can now re-record albums 1 through 5. And I am so happy and excited for her. And I'm very excited to see how she's going to present those albums and the re-recordings of it. And then Taylor Swift will finally own her own music, and it will be fantastic. Gabriel Santos says, my favorite song, new album, Ariana Grande, Positions. My gosh, such a good song. Positions is a really good song, but we will get there. Okay. Darian also says, I'm going to go to Target later to go get Positions at Target. Jake Larson says, almost every single one is labeled explicit on iTunes. Before I even downloaded, I knew it was coming. And Jeremy says that Ariana Grande should be sponsored by Blue Chew. Guys, okay. So before I get started on how I feel about this album, so I went to the Ariana Grande Dangerous Woman tour. And I couldn't believe like how young her fan base is, like really, really young. I've been to Taylor Swift concerts, Camila Cabello concerts, Demi Lovato concerts, Billie Eilish concerts. I've been to all of these like major pop star concerts. And I gotta say that Ariana Grande does have the youngest fan base. So it does sort of surprise me that she goes all out there with these lyrics and has been going all out there, because when it comes down to it, she does have the youngest fan base. And you don't really realize it until you actually go to one of the shows. And when I went, I personally felt super old, but it was such a great time though. All right, so let's kick it off, guys. We are going to start off with her first song, which was called Shut Up. So Shut Up was actually the first song that Ariana Grande wrote for this album after a fan asked her in a Q&A. So in terms of this song, it feels like it's aimed more at the media and aimed more at the critics who are always, talking about what she says, talking about what she doesn't even say and that sort of stuff. I thought this song was perfectly fine for an opener. It wasn't one of my favorites, but I do like the message behind this song. So that was her opening song, Shut Up. But let's get into 34 plus 35. So this is the one, guys. Okay. I put on the song, I pressed play on Positions and I was doing my work. So I was like, the first time I listened to it, I was like working and listening to the album. When this song hit, it like immediately made me stop everything that I was doing to go back and listen to what she had said. So this is by far one of Ariana Grande's, in my opinion, sexiest songs of all times in terms of like, she really, really went for it. Okay, so I was completely shocked when she said, "Can you stay up all night? F-U-C-K me till the daylight." All right. I don't even feel comfortable saying it on air. But she like seriously like went for it, guys. And I couldn't believe it. I think there's so many like very explicit lyrics in this song. But even though she's very explicit in the song, if I were just to have read the lyrics before listening to the song, to be honest, I probably wouldn't be interested in the song. If I read the lyrics before listening to the actual song, I would have been like, pass. That's not my style of music. I'm not going to listen to it. However, I gotta say, I thought this was one of her best songs on the album, even though it was very, very naughty and very, very rated M for mature. It's a really good, catchy song. And I think that Ariana Grande, singing this very flirtatious, sexy style it's a mood, guys. It's really a mood. She has lyrics like, "You drink it just like water. You say it tastes like candy." I don't want to go into what that means, but when I listened to that, I just couldn't believe it. It was so interesting to see her write these types of lyrics. She also has lyrics like, baby, baby, you might need a seatbelt when I write it. I'm gonna leave it open like a door, come inside it." Guys, there is so much that my like head just explodes with this song. Other sexy lyrics that she had were, I think I already read all the ones that I thought were like really, really naughty to me, but I thought she did a good job. Okay, like even though the song was out there, I really, really enjoyed it. Sad says her whole album is naughty. Yes, I think if you're feeling in a very like sexy, provocative mood, Positions is the album for you, especially when you're feeling like really confident with yourself and just like really, really really like in a good, confident, sexy mood. Positions is definitely it for you, okay? This is the album for you. Jake Larson says, agreed, me too, felt so owed. I went to 2 of her concerts last year, but still so much fun. P.S. I miss concerts. I agree with you. I miss concerts so much. Don't even get me started because I had bought tickets for Billie Eilish's concert for my sister, and now that's not happening. I had Loverfest pit tickets, and now that's not happening. So my heart is just completely broken. All right, let's continue on. So 34-35, guys, if you have not listened to this song, you will definitely be shocked and surprised with this song. And I think you guys will be surprised at how much you actually like it. And if you have heard the song, let me know what your reaction was when you heard 34 plus 35. And yeah. All right, let's move on to the third song on the album, which was Motive with Doja Cat. I hope I'm saying that right, guys. So this song, I didn't necessarily like it because I kind of felt that the chorus, when she sings, "What's your motive?" I thought it was a little bit boring. I didn't really think there was really anything special for this song. It kind of left me wanting more. If anything, I thought that the fact that she had Doja Cat on it, this was really the first time I've ever listened to her. So it made me like the song a lot more than had she not been part of this song. So I have to say this was probably one of my least favorite songs on the album, just because it kind of felt like it really needed a little bit more. So I wasn't that crazy about Motive. Let's move on. So the fourth song is Just Like Magic. Okay, So Just Like Magic, I love so much. Oh my God. This is definitely one of my favorite songs off Positions. I think it is so good. Like right from the start, when I first heard this song, I was like, okay, Just Like Magic is definitely one of the songs that I'm going to come back on here, that I'm going to be repeating, that I'm going to listen to, that I'm going to be captioning on my Instagram post because it has everything that I want from an Ariana Grande song. Like this is a song where she makes like, she's confident about like all like the badass like career things that she's doing. And she's like, yeah, I get it done because, you know, that's what she does. Like my favorite part is when she says, I get everything I want because I attract it. That was my favorite lyric of the entire song. I just thought it was so good. The pre-chorus is good. The chorus is good. Just Like Magic is a gem and probably one of my all-time favorite Ariana Grande songs. So great job to Ariana for Just Like Magic. And Sad says, 3435 is having a lyric video. Maybe it'll be a single. I think it should. Honestly, I don't see why not. I think that even though, like we said, it's a very provocative song, I think the fact that it is so provocative is fun. Like she should just go for it. Jake Larson says, so is it controversial if Just Like Magic is one of my favorites on the album? No, because I love that song too. And once I go through all of them, I'm going to go ahead and name my top 5 songs. Lanzuela Langal says, Ariana's Position music video reminded me of Taylor's The Man music video, LOL. Okay, I haven't seen the music video. Yet. I'm behind, guys. I'm so behind on everything. But I want to definitely see it. So I will give you my thoughts on that afterwards. All right. Okay, where are we at? Okay, I just did Just Like Magic, and then after this we have Off the Table with The Weeknd. So I'm gonna start off by saying that anytime The Weeknd does a collaboration with any of like the top pop girls, I love the way that he always fits in with anybody. Like his collaboration with Lana Del Rey for Lust for Life is honestly one of my favorite collabs there is. I think The Weeknd is so good, and given the fact that he's done so many collaborations with a lot of my favorite singers, I kind of ended up listening to him a lot more as a solo artist. And I found that I kind of listen to mainly women. I don't really listen to a lot of male artists. It's not like a male versus woman. Like it's not like a man versus woman thing. I just like my taste is more female pop music versus like men pop music. I'm not really into like Shawn Mendes. I like Ed Sheeran, but I don't listen to him as much as I should. So I feel like The Weeknd is one of those people that I'll listen to a little bit more. So I liked his collaboration that he did with Ariana Grande because they both have a similar style in the way that they sing, in the way that it just meshes really well. So I like this song. It wasn't one of my favorites. I don't think it was her best collaboration of this album because I actually liked another collaboration more, but it was still a really good song. I really liked Ariana Grande's vocals in the song. I thought they were very nice and very romantic, and it really, really worked very well with The Weeknd. So good song for Off the Table. And I also like the message where when Ariana Grande's singing, she's more like, she really feels like love is off the table. Like it's not really going to happen for her. But The Weeknd's part is basically like, yeah, like I'm willing to like wait for you and I'm willing to make this happen. So I thought this one was pretty good. Moving on, track number 6, guys, was 6:30. By the way, for those of you who are watching live, make sure to let me know what your thoughts are on all of these songs. For those of you who are watching the replay, let me know what songs you really love. Okay, so then we're moving on to track number 6, 6:30. This one is the one where it really hit me that Ariana Grande is very, very confident in this album, where she's singing very confident lyrics. So 6:30 was kind of like the nail on the head for that one. This one also had a very simple chorus, but I did like this song. But this song does leave me wanting more. I didn't really think this song brought a lot to the table. So I wasn't completely a big fan of 6:30. Like it was just kind of there for me. But sometimes when I listen to an album like more and more, the songs that are just there for me in the beginning end up becoming one of my favorites. But I really wasn't feeling 6:30 for this one. And when I said that I thought she had a lot of really good collaborations, I actually thought that Safety Net with Ty Dolla $ign was her best collaboration on the album. And I also got to say, though, that I think all the people that Ariana Grande chose to collaborate with on this album, she did such a good job with everybody that she picked. But this one here, Safety Net, was honestly my favorite collab of this album. I liked this song a whole lot more than I thought I would. I love the pre-chorus when she sings, "I've never been this scared before. Feelings I just can't ignore. Don't know if I should fight or fly, but I don't mind." When she sings this part, oh, it just sounds so good. And that's the thing about Ariana Grande, is that she has such an amazing voice and such powerful vocals that she can really sing like any line and then like really level it up because her vocals are that good. I also love the chorus when she says, "Tripping, falling with no safety net." Oh, I love the way she sings that. And then she says, "Boy, it must be something that you said. Is it real this time, or is it in my head? Got me tripping, falling with no safety net." I love this chorus. I thought this was really, really good. And I did think that Ty Dolla $ign really, really fit well into this as well, where to the point where I even liked this collaboration more than the one with The Weeknd. And I don't know anything about Ty Dolla $ign. Like, I'm new to his music as well, which is why I like when people do collaborations, because then you get introduced to these new artists. And for me, these are artists that are new to me because I don't necessarily listen to them. But I gotta say that after what I heard, I'm a fan of everybody on here. Like I said, I was more familiar with The Weeknd more than anybody else. But this song is honestly a mood too. All right, what are you all saying so far in terms of the songs? Julia the Swiftie says, "Am I late?" Not really. We're kind of halfway through. We're running down each and every single song as we go through. And then Matthew Taylor says, "I love all the songs on Positions." And then Lanzuela Langal says, "Denise, please can you do a Spotify podcast about Taylor?" I'm going to be doing more streams, so don't worry. You will be getting some more Taylor Swift content on here on the YouTube channel. As I kind of go through, you guys will be seeing a lot more. Later on this weekend, I am doing a podcast on Lana Del Rey. So if we have any Lana Del Rey stans, please come join my stream. It's already up on my YouTube channel. You can already set a reminder for that because, guys, Lana Del Rey is literally the best thing that I discovered 2020. I know, right? I'm so freaking late on the Lana Del Rey boat. Like, I hate myself for being so late, but I'm gonna use the time that I have to brag about how amazing she is. All right. Julia the Swiftie says POV is so cute. We will get there, Julia. We will get there. Also, Fahim12356 says, "Love you." Thank you so much, Fahim, for tuning into this stream. Derek says, "I haven't listened to this album yet, but I'm sure I'll check it out." Check it out, Derek. There are some really good gems here on Ariana Grande's Positions album. Okay, let's move on. So we just reviewed Safety Net. By the way, these are quick reviews because, like I said, I'm a very casual Ariana Grande fan. My Taylor Swift knowledge is like all the way up here, and my Ariana Grande knowledge is a little bit less than. So this is more of a casual fan's point of view of her songs. Let's go into My Hair. So My Hair was the song that I kept seeing trend on Twitter that everybody was talking about, like, "Oh, I really love My Hair. I really love it." So I was very excited to listen to the song, and I gotta say, it did not disappoint whatsoever. Her vocals were fantastic. The chorus was fantastic. I love the jazzy vibes of this song, and I like how she changed her vocals for the bridge portion of the song. That was really good. And I love when she sings in that very, very high-pitched tone, similar to Mariah Carey. Oh, I love the way she closed out. I love the way she closed out My Hair with singing in that tone. And then she kicked off her next song, Nasty, started off similarly to the way that My Hair ended. So I thought the transition from My Hair to Nasty was really, really good. And here's the thing, too. Okay, so we talked about Ariana Grande having very promiscuous types of songs on this album, right? Nasty is another one of them. This is a very, very provocative song, but I like it, guys. You know what? Our naughty Ariana Grande is one of my favorite things. If I'm going to listen to somebody sing these types of lyrics, I'm going to have Ariana Grande do it because her vocals are just really, really good. I love when she sings, "I just want to make time for ya, so it's just right for ya. Like this PUSSY designs for ya." That was probably one of her like very, very out there lyrics. And when I heard that part too, I was like, God damn, Ariana. I was already shocked with 34 plus 35, but now I'm even more shocked with Nasty. So this one definitely, I don't know which one I would say is more, out there, but I liked it, guys. Turns out that Ariana Grande, dirty Ariana Grande, I'm a fan of. Let's see, what else did I like? Okay, there was another lyric that I liked in this song where she says, so much conversation, words so sweet, been so well behaved, but boy, I'm weak. That was another really good line. I think she had some really good lines in a lot of her songs for this album. And all right, Sad says, when Ariana reveals her hair, I'm really waiting for that moment. And then Matthew Taylor says, all of the songs are my favorites. Yes, they are good, guys. And I'm not, like I said, like I tend to be a bigger fan of like different type of pop music. As you guys know, I'm a big fan of Taylor, Lana, Lorde, like Billie Eilish. Like those are my go-to, even Camila Cabello. But Ariana Grande, there's something about her that I really like. I don't know if it's her personality. I don't know if the fact that she's really cute or like the fact that she goes out there and she makes some great hits. But there's something about that Ariana Grande that I could never like not consider myself a fan of Ariana because I think she does good work. Okay, moving on. So after that, we have track number 10, which is West Side. And I love this song instantly too. There was only a few songs where like right away, the second I heard them, I was immediately a fan. And West Side was one of them because I love the rhythm. I love the way she sings the chorus to the song. And even though the song wasn't dirty, it didn't really have like dirty lyrics. I thought it was very sexy, but in a different type of way. So great job with West Side. And then after that, we had, oops, guys, ignore my typo here, actually. Hold on. Let me edit this typo because I wrote lave language. Okay, hold on. The proper song name is Love Language. I don't want anybody to be like, the song's not called Lava Language. It's Love Language. So guys, I love this song so much because I love the beat. I love the rhythm, like right into the way that she kicks it off. Like, I don't even know. This song to me feels like it could be in a movie. All right. Like when I heard it out, I could hear this song in the back of like a rom-com. I could definitely hear the song playing there. So I liked this song immediately right from the start. I love the way she speeds up in this song when she sings. I love her vocals, how she sings them really fast. She has a very different tempo for this song than she does some of her other songs. And I loved how the outro, it comes out of nowhere. So you kind of get the feeling that the song is over, right? But then the outro of this song kicks in and it almost feels like it's like a totally different song. It feels like you're on to the next song, but you're not. You're still listening to Love Language. And I love that because it came across as unique. Like not a lot of artists I feel do that. So I loved it. Love Language was definitely one of my favorites. What are you guys saying here in the comment section? Betty O says, hey, Denise, it's former Lizzo. Oh, hey. She says, I changed my YouTube name and wanted you to know. Yes, thank you so much, guys. If I've known your name for something and then you change it, yeah, I won't know it's a different person. So I really appreciate it when you guys let me know ahead of time. Jake Larson says, West Side was great, too short. Shruti Jane says, to me, all the songs sounded really similar, so I felt they are okay. I can't disagree with you, Shruti Jane, because there were several songs like Motive that I felt the same as some of the other songs. That's why the songs that I think I chose for my top 5, which I will reveal at the end of the stream, I thought they were the most different songs on the album, and therefore they shine the brightest. But Shruti Jane, I do get what you mean on all of what you're saying there. Okay, where are we at? So we just did Love Language. So let's talk about Positions. So Positions was the one that she really kicked us off, was her lead single and the album title. To me, this song is fun because it's catchy. It's that catchy pop song that anybody likes, even if you're not an Ariana Grande fan. So I think she did a good job in terms of picking a lead single for it. So good job on Positions. I'm not necessarily like crazy about it, but it's catchy, so I like it, but it's not like one of my favorite songs off the album. We have 2 more. The next one is Obvious. And Obvious, again, I was not really a fan of this one. I do agree in the sense that some of the songs did sound very familiar. So Obvious really didn't do much for me. So that one was kind of it was just kind of there for me on this album. But I need to take a second to put over how much I love POV, guys. POV track 14 was phenomenal. Oh my God. When I heard this song, this is a song that made the album feel special to me. However, the message of this song is totally different from what we're getting in the first 13 songs. In the first 13 songs, we get a very, very confident Ariana Grande. She, all her lyrics about how she's, great and she's, feeling sexy, all of that type of stuff, right? But POV is really, really different. I feel this song is the most genuine song on this entire album. And if she had more songs like POV on Positions, I think that I would be an even bigger fan of the album as a whole, because POV was really, really good, guys. It was a cute song, like one of our viewers just said on here. It was a different vibe, and I will say that it was a really beautiful song. And I'm gonna say that it's one of my favorite Ariana Grande songs of all time. It was good stuff. POV, I have nothing but amazing things to say about it. Not one negative thing, not one negative history about it. Okay. And Jake says that I should do a reaction to the music video of Positions. I feel I'm a little late to that. I don't like to do reviews or reactions when I'm like 2 weeks late on something. Like, my schedule has been really busy, so I've been falling behind on certain things. And I was so mad because I really wanted to review the Blackpink documentary and the Blackpink album, but I feel like I'm too late on that, so I almost don't know if I should do a review. So maybe I'll ask people and see what people's opinions are on that. But I usually like to do a review or a reaction like a day after or like a few days after, where it's actually timely and the video might get some views. All right. So now let's move into the final portion of this Ariana Grande Positions review. And it is going to be my top 5 favorite Ariana Grande songs from Positions. And for those of you who are watching in the replay, please let me know what you guys thought about the album and also what your favorite songs were. I want to see everybody's top 5 favorite songs, or just all their favorite songs ranked in the comments section. I do read those. I think it's very fun to see what songs people like the best and which songs people like the least. That's always really fun to see. And if you're in the chat, I want to see yours as well, because I am going to go ahead and read them. But I will kick it off. So my top 5, we're going to start off with number 5. Number 5 for me was My Hair. And the reason why this one is number 5 is because this was an alluring song. It felt different, but I still liked a few of the other ones more, but I did think this one was top 5 quality. Number 4, my number 4 pick is going to be West Side. So I love West Side because I love the way she presented this song. Vocally wise, it was fantastic, and I thought the song had a great presentation. So thumbs up for West Side. Now, my top 3 are like some of my favorite Ariana Grande songs ever. So they're not just top 3 in this album. They're top 3 in terms of I really, really like them more. Like, if I were to compare them with some of the other songs on the album, these ones would be top contenders. And number 3 for me was Love Language. So Love Language definitely made it up there because I did think it was really, really good. And it's the type of song that I really like from Ariana Grande, and I loved everything she did with Love Language. So good stuff. But number 2, my top 2, number 2, and this one almost became number 1. All right. I'm not surprised if this song will be number 1 down the line, but number 2, I have to give it to Just Like Magic. I was listening to the song on repeat, like even before I did the stream. I was like, I'm in such a Just Like Magic type of mood. And this is a song that you're going to be seeing me post on my Instagram captions, the lyrics, because they are so good. I love this song so much, guys. I cannot put over Just Like Magic enough. Like, this is the reason songs like Just Like Magic are the reason why I enjoyed this album like a whole lot more. So that's number 2. And my number 1, which I think you guys can guess since I just said a bunch of amazing things about it, is POV. POV was, to me, the song that really made this album. So POV, Just Like Magic, Love Language, West Side, and My Hair are my top 5 favorite songs of the entire album. So there you guys have it. That is my quick review of I was going to say of Taylor Swift's album. I'm so used to talking about Taylor of Ariana Grande's Positions album, but let's see what you guys think here. Saad also says that he loves POV. Derek Juan says there are plenty of people who do reactions a long time afterwards. Yeah, you know what? You're right. I have seen people do that, so I might keep that as an open. We'll see. Okay. Jake Larson says that number one for him is Just Like Magic. I can't blame you because Just Like Magic was almost number one for me too. He says number two for him is POV. So we swapped those, but I can't disagree with it. Number three, Love Language. Number four, West Side. And number five, Nasty. So it kind of feels like we are having similar taste here because I did like Nasty and I also did like 34 plus 35 was almost going to make it on my top list as well. Even though those aren't typical like Denise songs, I did like them. Derek Juan says, I'll check the top five to see how I like it. Yes, once you get your top five, go ahead and send it in to me. Darian Solis says, can't see what you say for Wonder, Shawn Mendes song. I'm not a Shawn Mendes fan, guys. I'm not a Shawn Mendes fan. I'll just say that right now, guys. I'm not a fan, so I'm sorry. I don't even think I'll take the time. I've listened to Shawn Mendes, but he doesn't really do it for me. So that's just my personal taste. I'm not a fan. I'm out on this one. All right, guys, there you go. That is my quick Ariana Grande Positions album review. If you enjoyed this stream and you want to see a lot more streams like this, please let me know in the comment section below or tweet me or follow me on Instagram and like comment or something or just like reach out to me. I'm very easy to get a hold of. If you guys want to tell me like, hey, Denise, you should do this video or that video, I'm very open to suggestions. So go ahead and let me know all of that. Also, you can leave me a comment in this YouTube video because I do read all the comments and kind of get an idea of what people are saying or what they think of the video content that I'm putting out there. Again, I will be back later this week talking about Lana Del Rey, and it's just going to be a love fest for Lana Del Rey in this stream. So be prepared to just hear a bunch of great things about it. Okay. But yeah, other than that, guys, give this video a like and please subscribe to the channel and tell your friends about me. And I will be back with some more awesome streams. If you're waiting for me to do more pop culture streams, they are coming. So make sure you are subscribed. Alrighty, everyone. I hope you have a very awesome Sunday and enjoy the rest of your happy Halloween weekend. And other than that, I'll see you guys later. Bye, everyone. Take care.